This woman has looked death in the eye and refused to blink. She is strong.
And Onsar just turned invisible.
You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share willingly with you if you would hear it.
Let's hear this tale of yours.
Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi the Mournful Blade?
Very little. It seems your fame's not so widespread as your ego might wish.
I have never held any pride in what I have done, but I have no qualms about it either. In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords, and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began.
What happened?
My father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone.
Okay.
I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day...
You were in love with a town bully?
He pushed a young boy into the river outside of town.
Oh, that's attractive.
It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock.
Your standards are pretty darn high there, miss. You know, there's a sure sign of a keeper right there. That's terrible. Why would he do such a thing?
Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm.
Of course.
The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him.
Oh, great. And what happened to the child? This is me, like, restraining from just, you know, attacking her now, because that just makes me so mad. I'm a big, like, anti-bullying. I was bullied when I was a kid, a lot, and I know everyone was bullied at some point when I was a kid, but I mean, for me, it was so bad that I hated recess. Recess was the part of the school day in elementary school that I loathed the most, and which is strange because I think for most kids, recess is the part of the school day that they look forward to the most. But no, it got so bad that I dreaded recess because of bullying. And so, yeah, and this is pretty extreme bullying because you're talking about letting a kid die. I mean, so I'm pretty sensitive about this topic, pretty sensitive about it. So what happened to the child?
That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now.
So you don't take responsibility for your actions?
Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day.
Yeah, so you don't own up to your own, you know, to the consequences of your actions. I don't know if it was really your fault. Yeah, it was her fault. Like, she didn't stand up to him. I know that she was in love with him, but I mean, if he was totally in the wrong, she should have worked harder to stand up to him. Just my my personal opinion. Who was this boy that stopped you?
I have followed his life since that day, as I descended into my world and he climbed the ranks in the Imperial Army.
I would have left him on that day.
That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to live as I did, but has never felt a moment's remorse for his part in that day. If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain Sin of the Imperial Army is my quarry.
Oh my gosh.
I must make him pay for that boy's life.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That I did not see coming. Whoa. That was a pretty interesting twist. But what I don't understand is, if Captain Sin is the person that she's in love with, why did he specifically want me to ask her about her story? Because by her telling me the story, it would only lead me to want to, you know, go up to confront Captain Sin. So wouldn't it have made more sense for him to just send me to kill her, you know, get rid of her and not have her tell me her story? That's the part that I don't understand. That doesn't add up to me. Captain Sin was the young man you're in love with?
You know him, clearly. Until now, I wasn't sure how I would approach him, but you may have provided the answer. If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. A subdued prisoner could get close enough to deal with Sin. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. I couldn't let you be implicated in my final murder.
Why do you care about this? Aren't you a heartless criminal?
They do not call me the Mournful Blade because I enjoy what I do. Years of remembering the first time I let it go have caused me to develop a conscience. Why else ask this boon of you? One last chance to do something right before one of the hunters finally catches me.
One last chance to do something right. You mean, so we're going to ignore the whole two wrongs don't make a right, I guess, kind of thing. We're gonna stick with the eye for an eye. All right, I get it. I understand. That's what you're going for, personally. If what you say is true, then Sen does kind of deserve what's coming to him. I mean, that's Angelus would say that. Kind of deserves it.
Let's go write an ending to my tale.
I mean, they both are really at fault. But let's take care of one of them at a time.
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
Do you deserve to be standing here any more than her, Captain?
It's time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in. Frankly, Aishi, I thought you'd fight to the death. You weren't this weak when...
No, I was weak. Otherwise I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crimes, but there's one thing I have to do first. I have to kill you.
What? No! Guards!
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths.
Her swords are sparkly.
I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! You, protect me. I'll double the bounty.
Okay, guys, I just realized something. So, I made a mistake. My bad. I realized that the person who sent me to go talk to Mournful Blade was not Captain Sin. It was that strange random guy. And so Captain Sin did not send me to Mournful Blade and ask her to tell me her story. It was a random third-party bystander. So I apologize that I just completely forgot that probably important detail. So never mind. I'm not confused anymore. This makes sense now. And that third-party guy just wanted to, I guess, clean up the atrocity that is Captain Sin in his position. If I help you, you only tell the others what I've done. I have to let you go. I like that. I have to. If I help you, you only tell the others what I've done. I have to let you go. That is. Bravo, bravo.
Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds! I'll make sure the underworld won't take your rotting corpses!
Sin is dead, dead like that poor boy we let wash away. I should have made him suffer more. Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched 1,000 lives with my crimes, and yet now I feel some peace. It is time my story ended. I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now, and grant me an honor... No, there is no honor left for me. Just grant me an end.
Do I really think that she deserves her peace? I mean, I'm torn because you know, I don't believe that two wrongs make a right necessarily. I'm not an eye for an eye kind of person. That's me, the player, though. I'm trying to think what Angelus would do. Just walk away. Angelus, you know, he's not as idealistic as me as a player. Me, the player. I feel like what's going through Angelus's mind is she specifically requested of Angelus to face her now and grant her an end. This is what she wants, or at least this is what she thinks she wants. And Angelus could tell her to just walk away and try to get her peace, but you know, that's what I, the player, would say, and I think what Angelus, the character, would say is, I'm ready when you are, and grant her, out of respect to her, grant her what she requests. So, yeah, he's gonna do that.
I've been waiting for this moment for years. Face me, and let this battle be glorious enough that the city will talk of it for generations.
Well, I wasn't gonna do it so you could get some fame. Or infamy. Whatever the case may be. There she blows. She turned into a tree, rocks fell, and then she died. Okay. Now we have the Tanner's Fawn left.
I hoped it would end this way. She may have found some peace.
Well, let's hope so.
Here, take this. It's something Aishi would have wanted you to have, I think.
Aishi?
I hate for a good deed to go unrewarded.
Aishi? Sorry, guys. Who exactly are you?
Aishi the Mournful Blade was my daughter.
Say what? Wait, she was your daughter? Why did you tell me she was in the Imperial... Why did you tell me that she was in the Imperial City?
My daughter's life was nothing but pain. Her crimes were a way to forget for a while.
Wait. He's dead. He's a ghost. But his will is so strong I couldn't tell until just now.
Oh, wow. He's dead.
Some things are stronger than anger, Spirt Monk. Love is one of them.
How can you not have gone mad?
I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go of my daughter. I worried for her, and rightly so, but I think she will find peace now.
Well, now you can go check.
Every ghost slips into madness over time, but some of us have a reason not to. We can fight back the longing and despair for a time.
What will you do next?
I will wait. What choice do I have? I know the underworld is cut off, but I must try to fight through the despair and anger. I have some idea of what you face. Take my best wishes as you try to set things right. I have waited for more than 2 decades. I can wait a bit more, and now I have a reason to smile.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. A Gem of Unity. That was a really interesting little side quest, guys. I like that. The writing in that was great. Don't I already have a Gem of Unity? I thought I did. Or maybe... No. Maybe not. Yeah, that was very good. That was very, very well done. And I leveled. Heck yeah. Let's put in 1 in focus, 1 in mind, and let's see, 1 in body and 1 in spirit. 1 in each. Done. 20 style points. Iron Palm, because it's great. Might as well put some in here and increase the speed, increase the damage, and increase the speed. That's good. I like that. Alright, come on, OnStar. We are almost done with this. Back to the Golden Way we go. The gate to the Golden Way. And now we are going to head back to the Necropolis one last time. Wrap up 1 more quest. I keep saying that and then another quest pops up. But hopefully 1 more quest and then we can make our way to the fortress and find out what's up with Zoo. Yes, I would like to find out what's up with the Zoo. Alright. Gotta take care of these spirits. Smack, smack, smack. Man, my attacks are powerful. Awesome, awesome. Okay, is this the... I'm not exactly clear where I'm supposed to go. The corpse of Elder Fong has risen from its grave and wandered off, returning to his home. His son, who inherited the home, is none too pleased. He wants a refund or the corpse gone, and Shin doesn't like refunds. Alright guys, I have been searching all over, the Necropolis, and I couldn't find anyone to talk to about Tanner's Fong. I kept thinking that it must be a house, an actual house, located in the city. So I'm gonna go back into the city, and... Wait, I don't want to go see... That's Groundskeeper Willie. I'm going back into the city and see if I can find the house. The Fong house. Let's go. Alright. Let's start with the Market District. Hello, Katana. Alright. Where exactly are we right now? We are... Alright, we're in Golden Way somewhere. Find a house. Because there's no yellow flag or anything that tells me that I need to... Oh wait, something just happened. You! What do you want? Unless you're here to get rid of that stupid old man, I don't have time for you now. Oh nice, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Are you Tanner Fong? Yes. Yes, I am. Are you here from Shen? Did he send you by... Shen told me about him. You're here from Shen. This is his mess. He should have buried him properly. Look, I'll give you money, yes? Just take that wretched old man out of my house so that I never have to see him. Elder... Wait, this is Elder Fong. What do you want? Did my son hire you to kick me out of my own home? Just don't know it. Of course I'm not dead. If I were, would I be this upset about losing my house? Or breathing, for that matter? With no place to go and everyone running in fear from the ghosts, where else could I go? I built this house from the ground up, and I'm not about to let him take it from me. So wait, you're not dead? You're not actually dead? Why would your son try to bury you alive? Why do you think? Money, the house, my business that I spent 20 years making? He thinks that with me out of the way, he has the tannery and all my money. But I'll show him yet. Oh wow, he actually did try to bury his father alive. That's... Who are these people? Like, who are all these sick people in this city? Really? How? Everyone says you're dead. Well, you see, I have friends. I can get things done. I just have to get them to listen to me. Hey, you could help me convince them. I could give you a good reward. But your son already took everything. Well, yes, but once we get it back from him, I'll make sure you get a good reward. Wait, what are you trying to say? Agreed, let's go talk to your son. What are you doing with him? You were supposed to get rid of him. You buried him alive. He was as good as dead anyway. Look at him. The old fart doesn't have more than a year or two left anyway. Oh, you sicken me. You sicken. Aren't Asians supposed to respect their elders? Isn't that just part of the traditional Asian culture, is you respect your elders? And I'm pretty sure that burying them alive is not the most respectful thing to do. I'm just saying.
He didn't deserve to die.
Look, this doesn't have to end badly. It could work out very well for you, in fact. Just make him disappear, and I'll reward you well. Nobody needs their deceased relatives coming back and making trouble for the living, now do they? But it was your fault, dude. You need to... People in this city need to own up for their actions. They need to own up and take the consequences of their actions. Really now. He's not dead. You tried to kill him. So what if I did? He never cared about us anyway. All he was interested in was his business. A business I should have inherited years ago. You ungrateful wretch! I raised you from when you were a snot-nosed child, and this is the gratitude I get. How could you do this to me? I'm your father, dagnabbit! Because you never loved me. It was always you and your business. Now you're getting yours, you old... Yeah. Yeah. If you guys don't... My apologies. If you guys don't, know from my Mass Effect 3 videos, in real life, I don't really use particularly colorful language, and because I don't use particularly colorful language in real life, I tend to not really use particularly colorful language when I game as well. So I'm just gonna glaze over. You will notice me glazing over certain dialogue, and if that bothers you, I apologize. I'm sorry if it bothers you, but it's just me. That's just how I am, and you know, I shouldn't really have to explain myself more than that. It's just who I am. That's just how I am. I don't know what to say. How could you think that? Since your mother passed away, you were all I had. Oh no, I see where this is going, and I'm going to have to kill you both of you to stop it. Younger Fong, he was just trying to support you. Oh father, how could I have ever done this to you? No, you are right to hate me. I have been a poor father. I'm sorry, my son. I should never have neglected you all these years. When your mother passed away, I just didn't know what to do. I hid my own feelings away in my anger and despair. I only wish I had the eyes to see what it did to you. Wow, that actually patched itself up pretty quickly. Like, yeah, like they're making peace a lot easier than I thought. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would go. This is melodrama. I prefer tragedy. Die. You two should put the past behind you. We both have been so wrong, Father. Indeed, we have. And if it weren't for this stranger, this would all have likely ended in tragedy. Here's the money I promised. I shall not need the task to be carried out any longer. Thank you for showing us the errors of our ways, stranger. May the heavens shine upon your journeys in the future. Oh, alright. Well, do I have to return this? Yeah, I've returned this to Groundskeeper Willie. Okay. Let's go do it real quick. The Jade Empire uses an explosive substance called dragon powder, which, you know, does the whole explosive-y stuff. Okay. To the Necropolis once again. I keep saying that it's the last time for me going into the Necropolis, and it ends up being a lie each time. So sorry. Alright. Groundskeeper Willie. Groundskeeper Willie.
The grave digging business. What?
The Elder Fong wasn't dead.
Of course he was dead. The family wouldn't exactly have given me a live man to bury, now would they?
Well...
That would be unprofessional. Can't have stuff like that getting around. You, dealt with the problem, though?
Elder Fong's family have taken him back.
Well, that's good, I guess. As long as I'm not giving any refunds, of course. Here's what I promised you.
Alright, we're done with that.
Business has been more lively lately with you around. A little gravedigger humor there, see? Lively?
Oh boy. I'm done.
I'm good.
I'm done with you. I'm totally done. I'm afraid to ask this, but do you have any more work for me?
Not at the moment, no. As for later, who knows? You never can tell with life. Or death.
That's all I wanted to know. Alright, see ya, bye. See ya. Gotta go. What? Did you say something? Did you say I had something else? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Gotta go. Gotta run. Bye. Oh. That guy just creeps me out. Alright, if we want to go... Smackety smackety smack. There we go. Alright, we're going to go here to go to the fortress. This way.
You're too slow.
Well, at least the spirits are getting a lot easier. And we are at normal still, right? We are, because I'm pretty sure... Yep. Whew! I've come a long way, guys. I've come a long way since I was totally failing in combat. I'm actually doing pretty darn well. And... here we go. We can finally, I think, continue the main storyline. But I think that this session has gone fairly long, so I think my next session we're gonna start the fortress fresh with our next session. So thank you guys for joining me on our little run through in the Necropolis. Until next time, love yourselves and love each other.